Hello friends, welcome to Inback Academy. I am Adrija and I am an avid learner and I am going to accompany you through this exciting and interesting journey of building automation. We are very excited to release our first ever technical content video. It will give you an overview of building automation, which is the complete automatic control and monitoring of a building. Yes, you have guessed it right. It's a vast topic. Thus, to make it simple, we have made 4 branches out of it. As you can see, what is BMS, why we need BMS, main components of BMS, and general architecture of BMS. Today, we will be discussing about what is BMS. So let's get started. I'll expand the blogs for you. Here I have tried to describe building automation system in an altogether different perspective, how a user looks at the BMS. This will provide a very helpful depiction of building automation system to freshers, at the same time provide a refreshing perspective to the industry experts and stakeholders. I have tried to explain it by categorizing it into 4 broad aspects, as you can see. Experiential aspect, safety aspect, environmental aspect, and economical aspect. I'll be discussing each aspect in details. Experiential aspect. From the perspective of a building owner, he would like the occupants of the building to have a very comfortable experience while they stay in the building. To make the stay comfortable, the building management system installed in the building should provide the right kind of lighting, air conditioning, air quality, and so on. To ensure these, there are various systems which the BMS caters to the building. First being comfortable indoor thermal environment. Then indoor mobility, in which comes elevators and escalators. Next point is pleasant indoor acoustics. In an office space or home, people are always subjected to noise. For example, loud industrial humming noise of HVAC equipment, continuous noise can cause stress, fatigue, and sometimes even a hearing loss. Thus, a building automation system can be used to provide a favorable environment for both work and stay. Appealing indoor visual comfort. Building automation system can provide visual comfort within indoor environment by providing precise lux level and intensity, not too little and not too much. It also controls the sudden changes in light intensity or sharp contrast so as to avoid the stress and fatigue, as human eyes are always adapting to the light levels. Excellent indoor air quality. Now, you all will agree, right? We spend a significant amount of time indoors, either be it in office or at home. So there are lots of gases which gets emitted, and there are other pollutants that can cause headache, eye irritation, fatigue, and nausea. There are few pollutants that can even cause serious breathing ailments and sometimes cancer. Best way is to limit the level of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide within the building. A suitable BMS can monitor and control the quantity of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide within the indoor environment by opening and closing of the outside air damper. Next point is PEHV charging. Charging of hybrid and electric vehicles. An electric vehicle is regarded as future of motor industry. Consumers are buying electric vehicles in increasing numbers because these vehicles are very efficient to run and they are very easy to refuel. You can easily refuel them either at home or at any public place using an electric car charger. Yes, most importantly, these vehicles are environment friendly. So it has become very important to install these electric car charging units in large quantities. BMS can help to maintain, monitor, and control these EV charging stations. Now I'll move on to the next aspect, safety aspect. When an individual enters a building, there are few inherent risks that he is entering into. The first risk being the risk of a fire outbreak. Don't you agree? Yes. So BMS has enhanced the way of detecting a fire inside a building using fire alarms, which detect smoke in the inception stage itself, thus avoiding major fire hazard. In most of the cases, fire is not detected in the earlier stages, thereby creating a lot of smoke, and people die due to inhalation of this smoke while trying to escape. Fire is not only life-threatening, but it also creates a lot of damage to properties. Fire alarm systems are generally standalone, but can be integrated with BMS, which helps occupants to get early notifications and alarms. Next point is surveillance. Surveillance is used within commercial spaces, residential areas, and by government to monitor behavior, activities, or collection of information. This includes observation from distance by means of electronic equipment like CCTV, or inception of electronically transmitted information such as internet traffic. Now, next point is very crucial nowadays. Data is an important asset to any organization, and therefore it is necessary to safeguard it from online criminals. Organizations invest heavily on information technology to deploy best cyber defense capabilities. In the current IoT era, where this entire data is stored on virtual cloud, BMS helps to communicate with cloud-based applications through some open protocol, thereby reducing the risks of data hacking. Next is access management. As the name suggests, it's all about controlling the access of people inside the building. Moving on to the next point, next aspect, environmental aspect. Since ages, industrial waste and overusage of natural resources has created an irreversible damage to the environment. Excessive emission of pollutants to the environment has caused havoc. Keeping this in mind, nowadays infrastructures are built in such a way that they create almost no impact to the environment while providing a very comfortable, healthy, and productive indoor environment to its occupants. Now, this is a very huge development in the building automation industry. By reducing the energy usage of a building, BMS also reduces the amount of greenhouse gases that are emitted to the environment. A BMS can be integrated with plumbing systems to monitor and reduce the usage of water. BMS can be integrated with effluent treatment or sewage treatment plants, thereby reducing waste and garbage. BMS can be integrated with lighting control, thus making maximum use of natural light, that is sunlight, inside the building. These systems help buildings use resources more efficiently and reduce their impact on the environment. BMS also allows third-party integrations, help to collect data and validate the amount of energy consumed by the building. Now, isn't that great? Yes. Now, let us move on to the last but not the least aspect, that is economical aspect. All the above three aspects are the key aspects any building owner must consider before purchasing a building. Energy optimization is an important aspect of economy, as it is very important to reduce the consumption of energy, since there are a lot of electrical and mechanical devices installed in a BMS. HVAC and lighting are the two largest users of energy in modern buildings. An intelligent BMS can save a business of about, just imagine, 5% and 30% on utility costs by managing HVAC and lighting systems. Another aspect of a building, let's say a commercial building, is productivity improvement. To improve productivity, a building must provide the right kind of lighting, right kind of air quality. almost all of the above mentioned experiential aspects. Now, it is very important for a building owner to look at the capital cost and keep on optimizing it. It is very typical that whatever the capital cost invested in the beginning, the operational cost always keeps on happening every year. Last point is breakdown prevention. In case of connected buildings, studies show that buildings can be optimized to reduce the breakdowns by 70 to 80%. Yes. If you have connected buildings, you can have fallback mechanisms where you have crucial applications running. For example, HVAC and indoor thermal environment in pharma industries is important when there is a production of a medicine. Certain medicines require to be manufactured at certain temperature levels. Suppose your mechanism fails, you need to have a fallback mechanism which can reduce the breakdowns. So that's all for today. I have completed the various aspects of BMS. In our next video, I'll be discussing about the need of BMS. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel to watch related videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.